go.
Today I'm going to talk to you about why the Texas texting while driving policy should be passed and made into a law. I want to inform others about how unsafe texting and driving is. Lillian Props, 16, a junior at Tatum High School, was on State Highway 43 in Rusk County when she got a message from a new friend. She died Sunday when her truck went off the road and crashed into a tree. KLTV. Students from that school proposed Lily's Law, which stated that anyone with a driver's license would put their phones down when they got behind the wheel of a vehicle. I'm speaking on this topic because it is something I truly believe in. I despise driving down the road and looking over to see the person next to me texting and driving. It makes me feel unsafe and urges me to be more cautious. I don't text and drive because I truly don't want to hurt anyone or myself. I want people to have the same respect for me. When someone else is texting and driving, they are putting my life at risk as well as everyone else on the road. I want to persuade at least one person to not text and drive, and maybe I will save more than one life. Not only is this extremely important to me, it should be important to you as well. Your life matters too. I want to persuade you to not text and drive as well as talk about the positive effects of passing the Texas texting while driving policy. Today I'm going to cover why it is unsafe to text and drive, accident statistics of those who texted while driving, and the positive effects from passing the Texas texting while driving policy. First, let's talk about why it is unsafe to text and drive. When you are behind the wheel of a vehicle, you need to be focused on the road. You don't need to think about what you want to tell your friend. If you have your phone in front of your face while you are driving, you are certainly not focused on the road. When your phone is in front of your face, you start to swerve into the other lanes, putting those innocent drivers at risk. Your eyes aren't on the road when you are texting and driving. Your eyes are focused on your phone. If the car in front of you were to stop suddenly and you were texting and driving, you wouldn't be able to stop. Your reaction time would literally be out of the window. The chances of you running into the car in front of you are extremely good. Remember, when you hit someone from behind in Texas, it's automatically your fault. Why would you want to put yourself in that situation? Not only could you hurt yourself or someone else, you're going to cost yourself a lot of money. You're going to have to get all the cars involved fixed, pay a ticket, and most likely your insurance will go up. Who wants that? Secondly, let's look at the accident statistics that have occurred in the state of Texas due to texting and driving. There are 1,600,000 car accidents per year, and of those, 330,000 are caused by texting and driving. About 11 teens are killed per day due to texting and driving. About 25% of car accidents are because of someone who is texting and driving. Texting while driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than those of drinking and driving. It has been said that texting and driving is equivalent to drinking 4 beers. It is the number one distraction for teen drivers, but that doesn't mean that adults don't text and drive too. When you text and drive, it is the same as if you are driving blind for 5 seconds at a time, and it slows your brake reaction time by 18%. Lastly, let's look at the positive effects of passing the Texas texting while driving policy. When you don't text and drive, you aren't putting yourself and others at risk. Fatal accidents are reduced and the roads are a safer place to drive on. You wouldn't have to worry about someone slamming into you while you're driving. There would also be less deaths on the road due to texting and driving. Those who text and drive would be held accountable for causing the accident, hurting someone, and for possibly killing someone. Not all accidents end in just a broken leg. Some texting and driving accidents result in a person being injured for the rest of their lives. You need to sit down and think about if you should text and drive. Is it worth it? Why can't you just wait to send your friend a message when you are parked or when you aren't in the car? Is there any message really worth risking your life or others? Think about your self-worth and others on the road. I ask you to put your phone down while you're driving. Pretend that your phone isn't even in the car. Only use your phone if there's an emergency. Please help keep our roads safe.
Good job, Clint. Good job.